Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today I want to share a story with you. It's a classic, but one that I think holds a really powerful message about love, family, and understanding how we express our feelings. It's a story about a king and his three daughters. Once upon a time, in a grand kingdom, lived a king who was growing old. He loved his three daughters dearly, but one day he decided he wanted to know just how much they loved him. He called his eldest daughter to his throne. "My dear," he asked, "how much do you love me?" She smiled brightly and declared, "Father, I love you more than all the gold in your treasury and all the jewels in your crown." The king was pleased and promised her a large part of his kingdom. Next, he called his second daughter. "And you, my child," he asked, "how much do you love me?" She replied with a flourish, "Father, I love you more than all the stars in the sky and all the flowers in our magnificent gardens." The king's heart swelled with pride. He was delighted with her answer and promised her an equally generous portion of his lands. Then it was the youngest daughter's turn. Her name was Cordelia, and she was known for her quiet and honest nature. When her father asked, "And you, my dearest Cordelia, how much do you love me?" she looked at him with sincere eyes and said simply, "Father, I love you as much as meat loves salt." The king was shocked. Salt, he compared her love to something so common, so ordinary. His face turned red with anger. "Salt? You compare your love for me to salt?" he thundered. He couldn't see past the simplicity of her words. He felt insulted. In his rage, he disowned Cordelia, banished her from the kingdom, and divided his entire realm between his two older daughters. Cordelia, heartbroken but steadfast, left her home with nothing but the clothes on her back. She eventually found her way to a neighboring kingdom where she took a job as a kitchen maid in the royal palace. Meanwhile, the old king, having given away all his power, soon found that his older daughter's words were hollow. They grew tired of caring for him and began to treat him poorly, casting him out of their castles. Alone and forgotten, the old king wandered the land, filled with regret. One day, he stumbled into the kingdom where Cordelia now lived. As fate would have it, the palace was preparing a grand banquet. Cordelia, now the head chef, recognized her father among the weary travelers. Her heart ached for him. She decided to teach him a lesson, but one born from love. She personally prepared his meal, crafting the most delicious-looking dishes imaginable. The roasted meat was perfect, the vegetables were vibrant, and the bread was golden. The king, starved and humbled, was served this magnificent feast. He took his first bite, and his face contorted. He took another, and then another, but everything tasted bland and awful. He called for the chef. Cordelia came out, her face hidden by a veil. "Your Majesty," she said, "is the food not to your liking?" The king replied, "It is prepared beautifully, but it has no taste. It's as if it's missing the most basic, most important thing." Cordelia lifted her veil. The king gasped when he saw his youngest daughter. "It's missing salt, Father," she said softly. "I made all your food without salt." In that moment, the king finally understood. He realized that salt isn't just a common seasoning. It's essential. It brings out the flavor in everything, making good food great. Her love wasn't small or ordinary. It was fundamental, necessary, and life-enhancing, just like salt. Tears streamed down his face as he embraced his daughter, begging for her forgiveness. And that's the story. It reminds us that sometimes the most profound love isn't expressed in grand, flashy gestures. It's in the everyday, essential things that we often take for granted. It's in the quiet, steady support that, just like salt, makes life so much richer. Thank you so much for listening today. I hope this story resonated with you. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more stories. We'll see you in the next one.